Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team making the watch list video for Wednesday, January 3rd. Before I get started, I'm going to go off on a couple minute or a few minute rant. As you guys have known by now, if you guys follow me for a while, sometimes I'm concise and many times I go on a rant. For those of you that like the rants, then I'm going to keep them up. For those of you that don't, I'm going to keep them up. My point being, guys, is we Tim, Dan, and myself, we bust our butts every day for you guys, and we know almost the complete majority of you guys love what we do, and that's why we have the passion for what we do and give back. But you just get those like handful of trolls sometimes. So like it's just like they annoy the hell out of me sometimes because it's like they just have nothing better to do than to just troll you. So I just want to take a minute or two just to address the trolls that do follow us, and just say just find something better to do. It's so funny, guys, because it's we like I said, this is not a gloating thing or anything like that. Tim, Dan, and I, we've poured our hearts out into the Bullish Bears now for close to 2 years now. Obviously, we've developed a massive following. We have tons of positive feedback. We're all about we care about you guys, and hence why we're growing and we have such a positive feedback. But again, sometimes you get these people that just have nothing. Either they have nothing better to do, or they might be with some competing trading organization, and they just like to post like negative comments, they're just annoying. But that's what happens, when you have such huge growth, is you get the trolls. And for those that I make these watch list videos not for my health. I do it because I really put as much effort as possible into them to really give you guys solid content. And sometimes, again, I'll once or twice a week I might go on a 10 or 15-minute rant, and it is what it is. I'm not going to change it. That's who I am. And again, we get super positive feedback, but there's a couple people that just like to troll and say they want to tell us to shorten a video or do it less. I'm not going to do it. So if you're someone watching the videos and you want them to be less, sometimes during the week I'm going to make them less, and then sometimes I'm going to make them longer, and I'm not going to change. We're all about helping the people. Their rankings and everything speak for themselves. So again, I'm just going on a rant on the people that they just annoy the hell out of me today, man. You get some stupid comments sometimes from a couple people that just love to be trolls. But the thing is, guys, is this is who we are. Tim, Dan, and I, we're not everybody else. We're not these other trading companies that are out there. We're not taking hundreds of dollars a month from you. We're not taking thousands of dollars in courses. We are giving our entire hearts and souls and lives to you guys. We're doing it now currently for free. And we're asking now for $10 per month. We're going to be launching in about a month or so with a $10 a month membership. We may be, after we grandfather people in, give people a month or two to sign up. Chances are we may raise the price. But even if we raise the price, we're going to be less than everybody else. Not because we're trying to be the cheapest, because we don't compare ourselves to the other trading companies. We have tons of respect for them, the big companies, the leaders. We've learned a lot from so many of them, but we're not going to be in a category regardless of whatever we charge, whether we're $10, 50, 200, 500, whatever the heck we charge. We're not them. We're different, and we pride ourselves on that. We march kind of pretty much to the beat to our own drum. Just sometimes you get these emails. I'm sorry, we get some emails sometimes from people that think they're entitled to the world for $10 a month, and we're just we're giving you everything. You're not going to find the value that we give between our community, our trade room, our trade alerts, our watches videos, all the courses that we give, all the videos we give. You're not going to find this value anywhere. And sometimes you just get some people that just really annoy the heck out of you. And so my point being in all this, when I make these watch list videos, sometimes, again, like I said, I get a bunch of comments, and then a couple people say, hey, make them shorter, make them XYZ, make them 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to make them 5 or 10 minutes because I'm trying to give you guys lots of content. And also, this is my voice to talk to you guys directly because we're in a Facebook group. It's hard to filter out a lot of the noise. And again, I'm not going to change and be something I'm not. I will rant, I will talk to you guys, and it's very simple. For the handful of trolls that don't like it, don't watch our videos. It's very simple. So sorry guys, I'm just a little pissy today, but just again, this is only directed to the handful of haters that follow us. Again, they're probably a troll from another trading company or something, because guys, at the end of the day, it's not our intention. Our intention is not like, hey, let's go take business from other companies. Our intention is we've created a movement, and it's not us. We didn't create the movement. We just kind of started it, and you guys have stepped in and created this movement, and now we're just continuing it forward. We're all about just giving our hearts and souls and everything to you guys nonstop. But again, if for those that are following us, that the ones that do email occasionally, that want a handout, we're not a handout company. For those that are looking for an easy fix, for a quick fix or a get rich quick, or for us to give them the answers, there are no answers. There is no way to get rich quick in the stock market. The way to get rich in the stock market is sheer blood, sweat, and tears non-stop until you want to quit every single day of your life, for months, if not a year plus, until you overcome the brutal emotions that come with trading. That's the secret. That's the secret in a nutshell. So those that want some quick fix, easy answer, or whatever, we're not the trading company for you. Again, this is who we are. This is who I am. And again, I'm all about giving you guys as much as I can. When I make these watch list videos, again, some of them will be shorter and some of them will be longer. And it all depends on how I feel that day. Today, just out of principle and out of spite, I just feel like going longer. Because this stupid handful of trolls just really ticked me off. Specifically, my last watch list video I did, which, by the way, is pretty much our most watched watch list video, with pretty much the most comments and the most likes. I got a couple of people that just wanted to basically tell me to go shorter. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to go shorter. They just annoyed the heck out of me. So if you're listening and you're one of those people that posted the comment, I might purposely make this video longer just to annoy the heck out of you. It's just so silly. It's like we're giving you everything, and we're not going to stop. We're going to keep giving more and more content back because we care about our followers. So if you like being a troll, also too, we thank you for being a troll, because every time you post a negative comment, it just helps our rankings, because the more we talk to people, the more it boosts our rankings. So there you go. That's a shout out to our trolls right now. And I'm going to get into the watch list video. Guys, if you don't like that, what I said, this is who I am. I'm not changing. You get what you get. And if you like it, great. If you don't, so be it. We're all about helping the people, not pleasing the trolls. All right, so watch list video for January 3rd. We're going to get to, let's see some of the ones I was watching today, if I'm going to keep any of them. Wow, buds, these pot stocks are flying. So, well, that's 3 green days. Usually it's 3 green days, and then you look for a red day for a pullback. It may continue forward, but we shall see. So I'm going to put this one at, let me just cancel any these alerts here, the active ones. Let's start with buds here. At or above $9. So again, the other thing too, when I'm making these videos, sorry, I was just going off on the trolls before, but I do it because we have, guys, we have over 2,000 new YouTube subscribers per month, right? We have over 100 new people per day joining our Facebook community. We're pretty much the fastest, or one of the top fastest growing, whatever you want to call it, groups on Facebook for the stock market. If you take in this, type in stock market, we're pretty much the top group on Facebook. So we have 100 new people a day. So we're trying to deliver a message to pretty much everybody all at once, and we can't please everybody. So, in all seriousness, for those that think these watch list videos are too long, I apologize, but there's going to be days I'm going to make them longer, and other days I'm going to make them shorter. But the majority of people, from all the feedback that we have, really like the videos because I go in depth on support and resistance. And like I've been telling you guys, Trading is not sexy. It's not some quick fix. It's looking at charts and patterns and support and resistance, hundreds and thousands of them over the course of months, if not a year plus, until you feel comfortable with trading. So I'm going to keep hammering that message over and over and over and over again. And for those that hear it and understand it, that's going to help you to become a better trader. For those that just want the quick fix, you're not going to make it as a trader because there is no quick fix. So for buds to continue up forward, you want to see it break at or above, or get it above $9. For those that might want to take it short, I'll put an alert at or below 865 right here, and then you have some support down in these areas. $1.50 amounts are psychological support and resistance areas. This thing's overextended. Doesn't mean it can't go up another day, but it's going to pull back at some point before it potentially continues upwards. Berg, no, we'll take that off. TEUM. Yeah, I might put that one on. So TEUM, we're looking at or above 268. For those, again, that are new, that are following us here, make sure you head over to our website, bullishbears.com, and read about our trade alerts and how our trade alert setups work. Just because we have a trade alert on here doesn't mean to buy. It means these are trade alert areas to look for key breakouts or breakdowns. And again, we are not a handout company. We're not making you dependent upon us. If you're looking for people to call out trades to you and call out entries and exits without doing the work yourself, tell it like it is. You're going to fail as a trader. That's just, again, those companies are making you dependent on them. The only way to succeed as a trader is every single day mapping out support and resistance, taking full responsibility for your entries and exits, and never relying upon another trader to tell you when to get in and when to get out. That's, again, got to be careful of that. Another marijuana stock. Yep, there we go. Just as you can see, these areas of support and resistance, they've been on the watch list. If you guys have been following our trade alert setups and been learning support and resistance, you will see these stocks moving up. You can see some support here, some right up over here. So at or above 825, I'll put right there. Let me see. MICT. Nope, not going to put that one on. You can see went right up to the yearly high, right? See that? Kind of formed like almost basically a triple top. 1, 2, 3, and then just went a tiny bit over, and then boom, boom, crash right back down. That's why it's charts and patterns. That's why when I make these videos, guys, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I get annoyed because I'm not going to give you guys some half-ass video. I can easily. I don't like to talk to like my point being is this takes a lot of effort. When I make these watch list videos, right? I don't do it for the hell of it, like, or my health or whatever. I don't sit here, like, it takes, if I do a watch list, it takes 45 minutes. The thing takes at least 20 minutes or so to upload. Then I got to upload it to YouTube, which is another 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then I got to keyword it, and then I got to send it out to you guys and send it out by email. These things take an hour and a half, 2 hours every single day. I could easily make these videos 10 or 15 minutes. Here's support, here's resistance, here you go. And that's it at the end of the day. But the thing, like, that would be easy to do. I'd be done in a half hour and go about my day. But I give you so much in these because if you really catch the big picture, if you want to see the vision and become a good trader, you need to watch so many of you literally watch all of our watch list videos and just watch every time I'm mapping out support and resistance. It's boring. I'm sorry. It is boring. Doing this stuff is not, there's nothing exciting about it. This is it every single day. It's looking at this. Here's some resistance, right? Here's some support over here, right? Here's some support down over here, in between over here. You can be like, well, how's he doing this? The only reason why I start seeing these things is because I've looked at thousands of charts over the course of a year plus. And it's just doing this every single day. So it gets boring. I try to make these things not that so boring for you. That's why I try to talk to you guys, fill you in, updates, stuff like that. but this is trading. There's nothing like sexy about doing this. Again, another rant, sorry. IGC, no, I'm going to take that off. JCP, no. WPRT, no, don't like that one. Mentor, another pot stock. These pot stocks, pump and dumps, pump and dumps. We'll see if they keep going up. That's I don't necessarily like that candle. Could still go up. Kush Bottles, that's another marijuana stock. KSHB. Right below that whole and $half amounts, guys. That's very, very, very important. Whole and $half amounts. See this? This was a resistance area right out of here. Like I had it right up here. Kind of a double top area. What it do? It broke above it. 427 up to 449. If you day traded it, that's a 20. What is that? I don't know. My brain's not working. 22 cents or something like that today. There you go. Now this one, perfect example. It closed right below a $half amount. It's very easy to map out support and resistance on this. I want to see it break over the $half amount to continue. So I'd put an alert at or above 450. If 450 breaks and retests, you want to see 450 hold and not break down. CXRX. Let's see here. Clear this drawing. Put at or above. Let's put at or above 70 cents. Make it easier. NEPT. Nah. Nope, don't like that doji. That's a doji candle. Indecision, inverse hammer. Kind of doji. It's hard to trade those. Looks like a bearish candle. Don't like it. Wait, did I do CXRX? Yeah. SNGX, no, get rid of that one. VTVT. Let's see, clear the drawings. Nah, Is that above 612? Maybe it kind of pulled back. Some resistance up there. So yeah, this is, you got to be careful when price gets in between in the wicks, it gets very volatile. This is a very kind of weird pattern, but it did close above $6, a whole dollar amount. I want to see it get above this wick over here. So I'm going to put it at or above, maybe I'll put 613, 612, right around there. You got to watch it. So at or above 612, then you want to be careful right around that $7 there. You want to, again, whole and $half dollar amounts. Even 650, you want to be careful at 650. I would just put resistance there just by default. ALT, no, going to take that off. LGCY, nope. JONE, nope. KOSS, nope. All right, let's see some new ones here. CANL. Oh, that one up, pulled right back. Don't love it. That one had a breakout too. I just don't like these ones with the extra decimals. Those, I don't trade a lot of ones that are under $1. Let's see. At or above 225. What is that? 250 resistance. Up in these areas up here, you can see some resistance. And then some support down over here, right around the dollar. See those whole and $half amounts? So at or above 225. Create an alert for that. Buds, we already did that. Berg. No. Grow. That's another marijuana stock. These marijuana stocks are going like crazy. At or above 5. Put 20. At or above 520. You know, there's lots of resistance in these areas up here. I mean, there's these obvious wicks up in these areas. But then down and even in here as well, you know, see them kind of just draw the lines right across like that. So you want to see it get above 520. Be careful at 5.50, $6, those whole and half dollar amounts. Put grow on the watch list. DIGP. No. No. CANN. I already have that. CCIH. I'm going to put at or above 216. Breaking the high a day here. Has some support right there around 208. Then you have some 257. These wicks are all going to be resistance areas. Whole and half dollar amount, and then these candle wicks as well. But CCIH is worth watching. EMHTF. Yeah, we could put at or above 526 for continuation. EMHTF. BLASF, that is another marijuana stock. Want to see that get above 250. So at or above 250, the sector is moving. Again, just because it's moving and they're exploding does not mean you should hold them long term. Make sure you take your profits and then get in on pullbacks. These marijuana stocks are pump and dump companies. They will pull back drastically at some point before going up. Doesn't mean in the end they won't go up, but they will pull back. Usually got to watch 3 green days before a big pullback. Sometimes you might get a fourth, but many times you get the 3, and then shorts come in. They pull back to the moving average lines before going up. But if history repeats itself, just because these marijuana stocks are running and all these these companies are legalizing marijuana, it doesn't mean that these cheaper companies are profitable. It's going to be probably a handful of them will be good, even a lot of the Canadian ones. But you have to do your research, because a lot of them they're just sympathy plays, right? You might have a couple Canadian ones that are really good companies, and the other crappy Canadian stocks will run with them just because it's running on momentum, and then they're going to get dumped too as well. Again, doesn't mean in the end it's you have to do your fundamental research and stuff if you're going to keep something more long term. But just because a sector's running and people are, marijuana stocks and Bitcoin's running, well, you got to take your profits and make sure you're buying at support levels and selling at resistance levels. Because just because something's running, remember, traders are going to take profit. They're not going to let the stock go up forever. They're going to take their profits before, and they're very smart. They watch moving average levels, watch for them to pull back before they get back in and ride it up. AMMJ, another one that's a marijuana stock. Obviously, the sector is moving. At or above, we'll put 130. Put at or above 138. Actually makes me sick, because I've been if you guys know me, I'm super kind of like OCD, obsessive compulsive, whatever the heck it is, and you literally just have the ability to focus on one thing at a time. So I've been focusing the whole past year pretty much on the bullish bears and building our business, which has just literally drastically affected my trading. So a year ago, I was just swing trading like massive amounts of these marijuana stocks. And I just see them now, and I'm just like, because I'm doing all the watchlist stuff and talking to you guys in the trader room and chatting, and that's just me, never mind Tim and Dan and all the stuff that we're giving and doing for you guys. It's so hard to do it all and also, trade at the same time a lot of times. So Tim and Dan are doing more of the trading. I'm doing more of the business stuff for you guys. And bottom line, it makes me sick when I see these marijuana stocks just running, and I'm just like, my brain doesn't have the ability to focus and trade them, and they're just obvious, right? They're following the patterns, they're riding up the moving average lines, and I hope you guys appreciate what we do for you, and because we're putting lots of money on our table, on the table, and all we're asking for, guys, is literally $10 a month. $10 a month. That's all we're asking for. You're not going to find that anywhere in the industry. Nobody's going to give you what we give you for $10 per month. They're all charging $150 plus more, plus per month, thousands of dollars in trading courses, and then hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in personal coaching sessions. And we give you a whole community of support, $3,000 plus worth of free courses, a trading room, trade alert setups. Again, a whole world-class community of support where you can pretty much get your questions answered 24 hours a day by somebody. We keep all the trolls, all the nonsense, all the garbage out, and all we are asking for is $10 per month. That's it. Again, guys, we're not about the money. We're about the money to pay our bills so we can keep this movement going. Again, sorry about my rant earlier, but trolls annoy the hell out of me, especially because we put our blood, sweat, and tears into giving to you guys. So when somebody tells us to do something their way because they want something more for their $10 per month, I just want to say go take a hike, go somewhere else. Pay somebody else a couple $100 a month. People annoy me. Sorry again. Oh man. All right. So no. FTK. All right. So we'll put FTK. See, there's these wicks you can get trapped in here. I'm gonna put at or above maybe 535 just to be a little bit safe. So what I'm looking at here is you can see these areas are right here, but then you got to be careful of these areas and these wicks. But if it gets above 530, be careful of 550 and $6 for resistance. Whole and half dollar amounts. On DMPI, let's see here. Can't move my cursor here. Put at or above 125. At or above 125, you can kind of see some support down here around 120. You can see some resistance over here around 150, 180 level. So you zoom in here. So again, very important if you're new watching these. If a stock breaks a resistance level, you want to see it hold. You don't want to see it fall below it. Doesn't mean if it falls back below that it's going to completely tank. You just got to watch the patterns. But ideally, when a resistance level breaks, it then becomes support. If support breaks, that's a potentially bearish sign. It's all about support and resistance. That's why I make these watch list videos, and I'm just showing you chart after chart after chart after chart after chart, pointing out patterns, because all it is support and resistance, support and resistance. You can see here, this is like a cup and a handle position, right? Cup. Here's the handle, it's kind of trading sideways in decision, right? But if you just kind of put a level right across here, there's your resistance. So it's got to break above these areas to continue forward. Cup and pretty much a handle. Not every pattern looks exactly the same. Some patterns look different than the other, but it's just kind of knowing what to look for. Put at or above 482. APVO. Yeah, we got a lot here today. Goodness. Put at or above 160. Well, it's a little bit too much resistance. I don't like that one. Too close to resistance. I'm going to get a little more choosy here right now. This one's a good one right here. Look at this. You can see the pattern forming right at $8. Look at this. Like this pattern, I don't even know what you want to call it. Almost a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. This could be a triple bottom potential breakout. Get above, at or above $8. 805 I'll put. This might be a 5-cent moving stock. Yeah, I think it's a 5-cent spread. I don't like those ones. But it's a nice pattern. Okay. Let's see here. At or above 871. Resistance at 9. Get some support right down here on 820-ish. Oops. Candlesticks here. So yeah, at above 871, FOSL, that's fossil. You know what I'm going to do for you guys? I keep meaning to do this. It's so easier. I keep forgetting because I just look at my charts every day. Sorry, this is much cleaner to look at. I apologize. I keep meaning to do this to show you guys a little bit cleaner. But I'm just so used to using my charts the way they are. So this will be easier to see. Hopefully I'll teach myself to remind me to change the charts when I talk to you guys. Make it easier to see. Excuse me. So we'll put this, look at this, it's pulled right back, right below this 200 SMA. See it rejected off of it. I'm not going to put that one on. Secant. So we'll put at or above 204. Let's see the resistance at 240. Resistance is too close by. I'm trying to be a little bit pickier for you guys. No, we already have a bunch on the watch list, so be a little bit choosier. 316. So yeah, some resistance right around just above 350, around 360. You can see right above it's rejecting right at that. I think it's the 50 SMA. I want to get it at or above that 316 level. I see some resistance. You know, these wicks too would be some resistance as well. 330 area. So AD, it's still. I don't like that pattern. But again, this is trading. This is trading support and resistance. That's all it is. Every day. Let's see here. At or above. Do I want that one? No, we have a bunch on the watch list. 485. That's a good breakout right above 5. So I'm going to put a line right across here. See that? That's right around there. It's 495, but I'm just going to round it up to 5 because 5 would be you can call it an inverse head and shoulder. So you can kind of say this whole thing's a head, a left shoulder, and a right shoulder. Here is the neckline. Or you can say it's a cup and handle, big kind of cup followed by a handle, right? Or you can say it's a double bottom. There's a bottom here. Regardless of whatever pattern you want to call it, if this thing breaks $5, that would be a nice move. So I have another screen of my charts. I'm gonna take a second and I'll show you what I'm doing here. I like that pattern. That's a nice one to keep an eye on for a potential breakout. CLD. So if there's something that I really like as a pattern, I kind of narrowed down my watch list over here with my SPX chart over here, or the S&P futures. So the ones that I really like for a potential pattern, I'll kind of put on over there to remind me to watch it. But this would be a really big breakout if it did. You can see some support right over and down in these areas here. See some resistance up in here, and then obviously in these areas too as well. But CLD would be nice if it breaks $5. And no coincidence, it's below a whole dollar amount, so that would be a big breakout if that happens. Who knows if or when that will happen. Gotta watch the charts. See this, guys? Price obey these moving average lines and their resistance, right? So they trade sideways, goes up, hits support, comes back down, and you want to get price above those moving average lines to continue. Support, resistance, support, resistance. That's all it is. Every single day. Start seeing charts in your sleep the more you do this stuff. So you can see we want to see it break at or above 914, which is basically, again, just a high day today. See some support there right around that 890-ish area. Obviously, there's going to be resistance right around $10. But if it can break above that 914 area, obviously be careful at 950 and then $10. Don't get greedy. Take your profits. Watch the patterns. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you take our courses and don't trade with real money until you feel comfortable. So again, take our courses, join our trade room, open a virtual account, practice every single day. If you have questions, ask questions in our community for support. We set you up with pretty much really all the tools that you really need to succeed, but it just takes a lot of hard work, just getting there every single day. And again, all we're asking for is $10 a month for a membership. That's it. $10 for all of this. That's the watch list. Let me do the swing trade one. I have 3 different scans. Let me go over to change this to the 3rd. And for those that are watching, there are a handful of trolls that want to say the videos are too long. The good news for you guys is this video is going to go long. It's going longer today. So, no, don't like that one. No, in all seriousness, no. I try to do the best I can to make them as short as I can, but there's just sometimes that are just going to take longer. That's just the way it's going to be. 22 up at or above 2206. BPL, let me see if I'm keeping these. It went up and then it kind of filled. What do I want to do with this one? Oh, we can see the moving average crossing over. I want to see it get above. I'm just going to put this one at or above 52 for future reference. If this thing can above $52 at some point, it might have a chance to run, but it's one to keep an eye on. It's worth keeping on because I want to see it get above this gap area there. See that gap in between here? I'd like to see it get above $52. Who knows if or when that's going to happen. No din. Kiwi. TiVo. Okay, so what was that one I was just looking at? NTLA, right? Put NTLA. TER. So let's see, 44.63. We'll put at or above 44.65 just to be safe. Could be kind of like a flat topish kind of area. It's not a flat top, but it's like a, I don't know what kind of pattern. This is kind of like a cup and a handle. It's kind of going up. It's a weird pattern, but it's one to keep an eye on. TER. RRC. Next up, so there's $19 resistance. If that can get above $18, I'll put at or above 18. If that can break $18, be careful around $19. You can see the 9s crossing the 20. That's a potentially bullish sign, but careful those areas of resistance. RRC. ABBA 70. Look at that. That could be a breakout right there. If that can get above at or above 73.35. The high of day today. You can see the 9 crossed the 20 recently. So, it's been trending upwards, so it's one to watch. AABA. MNK. 1070, 1050. If that can get above 1070 area, that might be one to watch. for AFSA, AFSI, I mean. If I can get above that, I forgot to change the color of this. Hold on. Let me just do this. The 50, I meant to change that to a different color. They're both, I had my 20 and my 50 the same color. So let me just change this. All right, cool. Let me save this, save grid. All right, perfect. There you go. So that's the 50 SMA. See how it's purple rather than red? Now it's changing color. I want to see it get above that 50 SMA for potentially continue forward. You can see these 9 and 20 are pinching. Ideally, if you want to see it bullish, you want to see the 9 cross the 20 and push price over that 1070 mark over the moving average lines, and then it could have some room to go. No. So you see that's starting to get above the 50, 52, let's see, at or above 5180 maybe. It's one to watch. 920 crossover. You have some resistance right up around 53, 54. But, you know, take your profits. You know, if the thing moves $1 and you get, you know, $1 move out it, take your profits, and you can always find re-entry. CC, YPF, 24, put at or above $24. Some resistance at definitely 25, probably 24.50 as well. Some support down here as well, YPF. And let's see here, at or above, I thought I had that one on there. At or above 23. You can see some resistance up in these areas. 24. You know, I like to try to give you guys ones that can move $1 or more. If you get $1 move on something, take your profits. If the pattern, you know, if it gets overextended or near a resistance level, take your profit. You could always find re-entry. Don't get too greedy. That's good for the watch. There's a few on there here today. We got quite a few on that watch list. So again, guys, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, come and join us on Facebook. We're the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves the stock market community just to differentiate ourselves from our fan page. So make sure you like and follow our fan page to stay up to date with our community updates. Join our Facebook group. Pretty much ask questions. You can ask anytime, 24 hours a day. There's great people in there. If you see any trolls or spammers in there, just report the post or the comment. We'll delete it, get rid of the users. We don't tolerate any garbage. As you can see, we're, you know, like I've been telling you guys this whole time, we are who we are. We're not going to change. We are not trying to be like anybody else that's out there. If you like that flashy lifestyle, the jets, the cars, the planes, Maseratis, piles of cash, half-naked women, if that's what you're drawn to, we're not the community for that. We are the community of hard work traders, no BS, telling you like it is. And every day we come to work, we trade together, and there's pretty much no BS. So that's who we are. Come and join us if you haven't joined us already. Again, here's our trade room over here. This is where you're going to learn and really, you know, every single day come in here and talk to people. Again, right now it's 7:30 at night, and you know there's still 36 people in the trade room right now just talking. It's another area to talk and learn, and this is the stuff just every day. It's just going through this and just talking, learning, talking, learning, talking, learning. And see, the thing is that I'll get to that in a second here. Come join our trade room. Read about our trade alert setups here. take our $3,000 worth of free courses. So my point being in all this is on our website at bullishbears.com. The link will be below. We have a trade room. We give you trade alert setups every night. We give you courses to get set up. There's no pressure. See, that's the thing with us. We're just kind of different than everybody else. We're giving pretty much the farm away for free. You might as well just say $10 a month right now just might as well call it free. It's the cost of 2 Starbucks coffees or literally 1 trade a month. It's a joke what we're charging because again, it's not about the money to us. We're using the money to pay our bills so that Tim, Dan, and I can just do this full time and continuously give more and more back to you guys. But it's a no pressure place to come and learn trading. So like, again, if you were to go somewhere else and pay a few $1,000 or a couple $100 a month, you know, a few $1,000s for courses or a couple $100 a month for a service, there's a pressure on you to really learn as quick as possible because you got to make up a car payment a month on monthly service charges and all the stuff they're trying to sell you, or, you know, a few grand that you might not have to get started. You're trying to recoup those losses, so you're trying to learn quickly. There's a pressure on you to learn it really quickly to make money so you can cover your bills, you know, normally, and then also your bills for learning trading. With us, currently, there's no pressure. You come in and you take our free courses, $3,000, saves you the money up front, right? We organize them, very simplified. You could take the next few months and just really just study, and not have to put all that money out of your pocket, right? We give you the trade room right here. Currently, we're asking for $10 per month. We have a plan to raise it, but even when we raise that rate, it'll be still less than everybody else, but $10 a month. You could literally take the next year without any pressure to learn trading. You know, there's no rush for you. At $10 a month, you can come in here every single day with a virtual account set up, study our courses, study an hour or 2 hours a day. Come in here in the morning, learn from other traders, open your virtual account and practice trading. Make a few hundred trades. There's no pressure at $10 per month. There's no pressure on us, no pressure on you. You're just coming in, you're joining our community, and we're just trading together every single day. That's it. It's that simple. Other people make it more complicated, but that's not who we are. We created a movement. You guys again created the movement. We started it. You guys, jumped aboard, and now we're just trying to move it forward. It's as simple as that. So as of right now, the links will be below, but if you come over here, we have a donate tab. That's eventually just going to change to a subscription or a membership one, but as of right now, just click donate right here. So you click on that, you'll see down here, just lock in your $10 per month right over here. And then we'll migrate everybody over. We might have to have somebody repay again when we get the, so like, again, if you're worried, we get some questions of people like, what if I pay $10 now? What's going to happen when you guys switch? Don't worry. We'll switch you guys over. If we have to migrate over, we might have to have you repay again $10, but don't worry. We'll give you like a month worth of service free to offset it. So if you have to pay twice, you'll get a credit. Again, we're not out to screw you guys. We just got a lot of, just with anything, when you transition over and you're trying to take lots of people with you, it takes a lot of stuff on the back end to do it. But as of right now, we're $10 a month. Lock in your rate here. Click subscribe. You're going to get access to our trade room, our trade alert setups, our daily watch list, my occasionally long watch list videos. I'm sorry, that just makes me bitter. These people that just post those comments, it's very simple. If you have the time and energy to post a handful, like a stupid negative comment that my video is too long, then don't watch them. It's very simple. There's tons of people that love watching this. Again, I poured my heart out for you guys here because I'm trying to help you guys. So a handful of you people that don't like long videos, don't watch them. It's very simple. Goodness, made me all aggravated again. Sorry. So, but again, if you are somebody who likes to troll us, please, I actually do want you to leave a negative comment below because it just helps our ranking. So actually, as much as you trolls annoy me sometimes, your negative comments help our YouTube rankings. So actually, I would appreciate if you do post a negative comment because it does continue to help us. So. Oh, man. And pretty much last but not least, guys, watch our, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, share our stuff. And again, at the end of the day, like I keep trying to tell you guys, we're all about trying to help you guys. And as you can see, this is the video I was talking about.
You've got a business to grow.
Perfect example. On this video right here, I went on a long rant at some point this weekend, right? This is our most watched watch list video. I have 23 likes, 1 negative comment, and it was like two people or something like that posted something stupid. And if you're one of the ones putting on here, like, I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, I'm so negative. I'm gonna end this video. Anyways, guys, just happy trading tomorrow. Sorry I was a little pissy today, but it is what it is. And happy trading. Enjoy.